So friends, after being convicted of 34 felony crimes, it's time. It's time to put a stop to letting Donald Trump induce and incite and encourage violence. It's time to send Donald Trump to prison. Let's talk about that, because justice matters. Hey all, Glenn Kirshner here. So friends, for far too long, we've let Donald Trump get away with far too much. At every turn, he incites violence. Come to DC on January 6th, we'll be wild. Fight like hell, or you won't have a country anymore. March on the Capitol and stop the certification, stop the steal. Mike Pence didn't have the courage to do what needed to be done to keep me in power. We have let Donald Trump incite, encourage, inspire violence day after day after day. And of course, his supporters are at it again in the wake of his criminal conviction on 34 felony counts, crimes he committed to try to unfairly win the 2016 presidential election. And now, friends, just like on January 6th, Donald Trump's supporters are being inspired to violence again by Trump's dangerous, reckless, violence-inducing statements, posts, and rhetoric. Here's the new reporting from NBC News. Headline: Trump supporters try to dox jurors and post violent threats after his conviction. And that article begins, the 34 felony guilty verdicts returned Thursday against former President Donald Trump spurred a wave of violent rhetoric aimed at the prosecutors who secured the conviction, the judge who oversaw the case, and the ordinary jurors who unanimously agreed that there was no reasonable doubt that the presumptive Republican presidential nominee falsified business records related to hush money payments to a porn star to benefit his 2016 campaign. Advance Democracy, a nonprofit that conducts public interest research, said there has been a high volume of social media posts containing violent rhetoric targeting New York Judge Juan Merchan and Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg, including a post with Bragg's purported home address. The group also found posts of the purported addresses of jurors on a fringe internet message board known for pro-Trump content and harassing and violent posts, although it's unclear if any actual jurors had been correctly identified. The posts, which have been reviewed by NBC News, appear on many of the same websites used by Trump supporters to organize for violence ahead of the January 6th, 2021 attack on the Capitol. These forums were hotbeds of threats inspired by Trump's lies about the 2020 election, which he lost, and that the voting system was rigged against him. Now they feature new threats, echoing Trump's rhetoric and false claims about the hush money trial, including that the judicial system is now rigged against him. Dox the jurors, dox them now, one user wrote after Trump's conviction on a website formerly known as The Donald, which was popular among participants in the Capitol attack. That post appears to have been quickly removed by moderators. Quote, "We need to identify each juror, then make them miserable, maybe even suicidal," wrote another user on the same forum. 1 million men armed need to go to Washington and hang everyone. That's the only solution, wrote another user. This S is out of control. Quote, "I hope every juror is doxxed and they pay for what they have done. Another user wrote on Trump's Truth Social platform Thursday. May God strike them dead. We will on November 5th, and they will pay. War read a Telegram post from one chapter of the Proud Boys, a far-right group whose former chair and 3 other members were convicted of seditious conspiracy because of their actions at the Capitol on January 6th, just a few months after Trump infamously told the group to stand back and stand by during a 2020 debate. We need to put a stop to Donald Trump's ability to incite, encourage, inspire his supporters to violence. We need to put an end to this now by applying the rule of law and sentencing Donald Trump to prison. Because justice matters. Friends, as always, please stay safe, please stay tuned, and I look forward to talking with you all again tomorrow.